What's good everyone, it's your boy yadiiiigg, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about VLONE and Pop Smoke. So, as I'm sure most of you would know, VLONE just recently did another collaboration with Pop Smoke, which you can see on screen right now, commemorating the release of Pop Smoke's new album. First of all, I just want to say RIP to Pop Smoke. This video is not centered around Pop Smoke, it's more centered on VLONE because an artist named Patrick Seville, whose Instagram you can see on screen right now, has called them out for allegedly stealing the rose design, which you can see on this shirt right here from him. I want to break this down, so let's get into it.
But when you got the ball in your hand, they hope you fumble. They see you doing good and never say they're proud because they want you stuck on the ground. So that's why you gotta pop your shit, pop your shit, pop it, talk your shit, talk your shit, talk it, pop your shit, pop your shit, pop it, talk your shit, talk your shit, talk it.
So firstly, for some background and some context, I'm going to assume that most of you know what VLONE is. You know, it's a very popular clothing brand that was popularized by the likes of A$AP Rocky, Playboy Cardi, A$AP Bari, etc, etc. But moving back to Patrick Seville, who I mentioned is an artist. So Patrick Seville did some work with April Skateboards, a pretty popular skateboarding company, and Patrick specifically did the design for the Chrome Rose Black skateboard deck, which you can see on screen right here. And straight away, if you compare Patrick's rose design on the skateboarding deck to the design of the rose on the VLONE shirt, you can basically tell they're almost exactly the same. And Patrick, in noticing this, took to his Instagram story to share his thoughts. He said, quote, "VLONE gone and pinched this graphic I did for April Skateboards," of course referencing the skateboard deck that he did for them. Then he goes on to say, "There's no way they have a higher res version of this, so this is a 72 DPI PNG dropped on the meme font." Now, going back to the two graphics side by side, I can tell that there are a couple differences in the graphic. However, first of all, on the skateboarding deck, it has this little shining point, which you can see here, which isn't on the VLONE version. Second of all, the skating deck has April etched onto the rim, and it also has the April signature down the bottom, of course referencing April Skateboards, whereas the VLONE version doesn't have any of this. And then also the VLONE version does change colors towards the end to a more reddish purplish color, whereas the skateboarding graphic doesn't feature this. Now, VLONE has been copying a lot of backlash online about this, and just from first glance, it definitely does look very similar, and like they could have definitely stolen this design. One thing that I could possibly think of is that this rose design is like a stock image or a stock graphic found somewhere on a website and they bought it to use, so they didn't actually steal it from Patrick, rather they just bought it off a website or something like that. But that's just a possible option. Off the rip though, it definitely does look like a stolen design in this case. And although I definitely do look like someone who would support VLONE and would wear VLONE, to be honest, I'm not much of a VLONE guy at all. I don't really like the majority of their pieces. A couple of the graphics are nice, but for the most part it's not really my cup of tea. And in this case, assuming that they did steal the design, again, we don't know 100% for sure, but just assuming they did, what kind of frustrates me is that we always hear about this type of stuff within the fashion industry, you know, stolen designs, stolen ideas. But the worst part about this is that Patrick, and not taking anything away from him because he definitely is kind of popular, but he's not like he's some huge well-known artist, celebrity or anything like that. So to see smaller artists being taken advantage of or being stolen from like this kind of does hurt a bit more compared to someone who is a huge celebrity or something like that. But yeah, that's kind of all the information we have right now. VLONE has not spoken out about this or responded to it in any way, shape or form. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Do you think VLONE stole this design? Do you think they should speak out, etc, etc? Let me know. Also guys, before we finish this video, a couple big shout outs from the Instagram. Big shout outs to seb.cali and Anson_237 for following me over on my Instagram. Big shout outs to you guys, much appreciated for the love over there. If you don't follow your boy at yadiiiigg, make sure to go follow and support. Also, if you haven't, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good YouTube stuff, you guys know what to do. And there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.